Widowmaker, you get off that perch. Do something else in your career. Ooh, a tracer, a soldier. Oh, that's a trap. There's a wall there. Oh yes, time to grind the bacon. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, you get wrecked. Oh yes, that was so satisfying. Soldier, you get out of here. Oh, that's a successful Roadhog. Let's see how we can play as him. Roadhog, a tank hero, 600 health, the second most within the game. That one goes to Diva with 150 plus 500 on her mech. So, let's get to his gun first. His main fire. This is called the scrap gun. Well, the scrap gun has 4 rounds on it, which is pretty low, with a 1.5 second reload, 1 round per second, but it has a 25-second pellet, which can do 2 to 9 damage each depending on the range, and that can total up to 225 damage, which can destroy basically everything within half the roster. But the old fire, it's pretty unique as well, depending on what you do with it. Now, the old fire. The old fire is a little bit different on this one. The old fire, well, what it does, it fires a small little tennis ball of sorts. And this one, it explodes at 8 meters, but it does have the same properties as the shotgun blast, and does about 50 damage on impact if it still remains into its ball status. But if out of 8 meters, this thing will explode and do the shotgun blast, but it will do all the same damage as in the shotgun blast as well, which is around 225 damage. That is pretty good when it comes to range in that, so you can mix the range up, make it in somewhat medium range, and you can do your shit there. And before you freak out, I do have my health low for a good reason. One of his abilities, he can heal himself. This one is called Take a Breather. Take a Breather recovers half of your health, 300 health in 1 second, which is a lot. And it can help you in a big assault, or it can help you recover a lot of health when you're in cover. But this one has an 8-second cooldown, and it is really resourceful if you don't have any health packs around, or if you're in a nice little tight spot. And it can really help you turn the battle at times as well, especially when you're going against the more smushier characters. And for the last ability, we are going to be using the chain hook, which is pretty famous on Roadhog, which he has on his other hand. Now for this, he grabs someone from 21 to 22 meters and can give them an instant 30 damage with it, but it also comes in to close in for the kill, especially to the bigger characters and for the fast characters. This can stop ultimates depending on which ones, like Death Blossom or High Noon, but it can also get people from the air, like Farah for example, which she's a pain in the ass to get, but you do have to lean on this ability. Now for his last ability. This one is called Whole Hog, and it's one of the most difficult ultimates to use. What it does, he does 140 damage with 30 shots each, and has a huge knockback, and it lasts for a good old 6 seconds. What this does, I mean, it's hard to use because they can splash, or you can throw back and they would just run away. But my recommendation, use Whole Hog when they're pinned down to a wall and they have no way to get out, or when they're at a cliff. So without further ado, let us try to show you how to play as Roadhog. Now for Roadhog, he is a little bit different to use than the other tank heroes. For Roadhog, you are pretty much at a close range self-defense person, like a bodyguard, and you're good at anti-flanking and going just at one person at a time. What you should use for the old fire, use it at semi-close range when they are a little bit farther off with unlike your regular main fire gun. Use the chain hook to disturb ultimates, disturb people when they're going into the air, i.e. like Farah, Racer, the fast people in that, or when they're using their ultimates and abilities like I said earlier. Use the ultimate when when the enemies are being pinned down, and when they're off near cliffs, so that you can easily take advantage of it and get free kills. And use the hook combo, or use a hook combo along with it, like the old fire, use hook, and then just hit them with a scrap gun and just melee, so you can kill a whole bunch of different characters easier and kill half the roster as well. So without further ado, let me show you some gameplay. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to vote, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Look at Facebook page down below. GalacticStorm saying, I'll see you guys later.